Good morning, welcome back to the channel. For those that are new around here, I am Gaz. I'm bringing you along this week on a heavy training week to show you what goes on behind the scenes when we're trying to train for an Ironman and 70.3s. We are starting to close in on the Ironman season. We've got Ironman Mallorca 70.3 in 7 weeks. We've got Bolton the month after, Ironman Luxembourg 70.3, and then we're into the main aim of Ironman Copenhagen in August. We're really ramping up the training now. Starting Monday morning with the thing that I always start, a coffee and my strength training. So I'm gonna go get that done. For those that haven't watched many of the videos, you'll know that I am still recovering from an Achilles tear and a soleus tear. So the strength side of it is a key fixture in my training at the moment because I need to make sure that it doesn't happen again. I will bring you along and show you exactly what goes into a week's worth of training. Let's go to the gym first. First gym session of the week done. Felt good there actually. A lot of the movements are starting to feel a little bit stronger, which is nice as well. Busy day today, so for those that know, we've got our Red On gym, which wasn't actually going to be a members gym. However, we've opened it up to members and today's the first day, but it means that there's a few jobs that need doing. So me and Isaac are on job duty today. So things like changing room locks, last little bit of painting, that kind of vibe. So I'll show you around it anyway.
Is it Chinese?
No, it's not, but like, this like fucking weird concoction goes inside.
Just get it built. What's that? It's not a box, is it?
Mate, you're going to struggle with this one, like here.
Morning, happy Tuesday. It is finally feeling a bit like spring today, which is good. It's dry again. I think it's actually meant to be dry all week, so I'm going to try and get out on the bike again this weekend, which will be great rather than just sitting on the turbo. I've got a few big turbos to be done this week, but if I can get out, I'll get out. Anyway, today is another busy day actually. I'm going down to Run Northwest to chat to them about a potential partnership for the Backyard Ultra. It'd be amazing if we can get a company like Run Northwest involved, which is coming around really quick, middle of May. As you'll know if you follow the channel, we did one at Altcar last year. This year is at Cheltenham Racecourse, so we are just getting everything finalised, set up. It's going to be the biggest yet. It's one of the biggest in Europe, and yeah, there's going to be over 400 athletes towing the line to see who can go the furthest, which I'm excited to see. Other than that, bike today, and then lots and lots of meetings, so let's go get it done. I went to Run Northwest, and for those that have been to Run Northwest, in the shop you'll know exactly what it looks like, and I couldn't help myself getting a new pair of everyday runners now that I can run, and my race shoe for the year. Now, anyone from Yorkshire will know that this colourway is the one. Wow. So Adios Pro 4 for running. I tried them on, they feel so light and bouncy. I'm excited to test them out at the duathlon in a couple of weeks. And then for my everyday runner, I did have them in white. I got the Vomero Plus. So I went grey because in the UK it never stops raining, so they're always mucky. That is why you don't go for a meeting at Run Northwest. Anyway, I've got a bike ride to do. Right, that's the bike done. Great session in the bank. Did 8, 4 and 2 minute efforts with progressive intensities. So looking at like 70.3 effort. An hour and 20 in the bag. I am over at the gym tomorrow, so taking the early morning class, 6 o'clock. I've got intervals to do, strength session to do, in with the physio, Andy, and then I've got another bike ride to do. But busy day in the gym. Number one supporter is now here to show his gratitude. Can I help? Good morning. It is 5:30 and I am just about to get set up for the 6 o'clock class down at Red On Gym. So I am taking it this morning, which I'm excited about. I'm looking forward to getting stuck in. There's only one person booked on, so beauty of small group PT kind of gyms is if no one else books on, guess what? You've got a one-on-one personal trainer there, haven't you? So looking forward to doing that. So take that session. I then got some intervals to be done. I'm going to see the physio today and I'm also on the bike. So big hectic day. Supplemented with about 10 meetings as well to go and smash Wednesday. 2K warm-up done. Did him in the Vomeros. Easy runner. And now I'm gonna do my 8 times 1K in my carbons. See how they feel. First time running them, so it'll be nice to see. Run done. Pretty buzzing with that. It was 2K warm up in my Vomeros, and then I switched over to the carbons. I didn't want to do my full session of carbons. And I did 8 by 1K with 1 minute rest. We did 4 progressive, so 340, 336, 332, 328, and then we hit 4 at 332, which all felt pretty good. Got my strength session to do now because Andy wants me to do my run straight into strength, and then I'm seeing Andy at 12:30, so it'd be good to give him some feedback on how that went. Anyway, let's get some strength done. Morning sessions are done. Hit my run intervals, hit my strength training, which was very much rehab focused. It wasn't massive lifting. There was a couple of lifts in there, but the rest of it was definitely around the Achilles and soleus. Got physio in 2 hours, so the fact that the intervals again were 100% pain free. I can feel it. Like when I say feel it, it's not a pain. You automatically assume that something's going to go wrong with your calf. So I'm going to speak to him today. Hopefully, it gives me sign off to start moving the volume up ever so slightly as well, which will be great. At the moment, we're just hitting the key interval sessions, but just chatting to Ollie, coach, it'd be nice to start to build some volume now as we start to look at Ironman Mallorca coming up, etc, etc. Anyway, working at the gym now for the next couple of hours, and then I'm going to go over to physio, so I'll bring you along. Back at the gym, Isaac is putting a mirror on the wall. I'm not sure how it's going to go. Anyway, went to see the physio. Andy is happy. He signed me off to start running more, so I'm allowed to start building. I've got to keep 1 tempo running a week, 1 hard run, so 400s or 800s. He wants me to keep maximal speed in there because that's where people start to break down. They drop that out and then ultimately get injured. And 1 long run. But he's been going through the training program, spotting how we're going to do it. So we're going to have high days, low days, and build the strength training around that with Ollie and the team as well. So looking forward to actually running as well. Also, just as a little need to know, Isaac PB'd his 5K. Isaac, yeah?
So we did, mate.
What time did we get, mate?
17:43.
17:43, this guy. Sub 18 minute 5K, yeah. 6 weeks out from Paris Marathon? 6 weeks out. Be interesting to see. I feel a sub 3 coming on. Come on then. Are you coming? Hey. Swim time for me now. It is 12:30, so I'm in for the lunchtime swimming, and then I'm back home. I've got 2 meetings and I've got a bike session to do. But it's a lovely day. First time in a long time that this week has felt like spring. It's felt like it's a break from the rain that was pouring in the UK for about 2 months, which I'm excited for, to get out on the bike this weekend. And yeah, it just makes life so much better. Anyway, better go get this swim done. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised by that. So Ollie's been trying to get me to do like 1K straight, a couple of swim sessions, and I've always broke that warm-up down a little bit. So I thought if I felt good today, I'll just go for it. And I felt really good, so I thought I'd crack on to hit a 1900 metre part of the session, because I wanted to see roughly what a half Ironman time was, and I was pleasantly surprised. I got 33:58, which has come down quite a bit, considering I think 2 years ago in Mallorca I did like 37:38, so I'm pretty buzzing with that. Anyway, get back now. I've got some work to be done, and then we're on the bike. I'm going to be joining this girl on there in a second. She's doing her session. What are you doing?
Can I help you?
Yeah, what's your session? What is your session? What is your goal? What's your objective?
It's a threshold session with Gary, and I'm doing 4 by 8 minutes.
So I'm going to go and join her and get on the bike with her for some fun date time. So, I go get ready. This guy will always support you, whatever your journey. Say again. How mad's that? Put my camera on my towel. Bloody hell. The things you don't know. You don't know it until you see it. That's what I've always said. And that is the sign of a good quality sweat towel. Just cooling down now. Nice steady. 65 minutes. I've got 10 minutes cool down. Nothing too hard. Then I have to change my saddle. I've opened these ISM ones, but just not getting on with it at the minute. Feels like there's a lot of pressure going through it. So I'll have a little look at saddles. If you've got any recommendations, pop them in the comments for me, because I need to be a bit more comfy than that. Hi. Full chicken, tortilla wrap. Always got a little butterfly. Date night. Right, me and Hank are just doing a little walk, and then I'm heading down the gym. I'm gonna do a Hyrox style session. First time in about 8 weeks, but I've got a strength session to do, and I'm gonna do it with Dan, Will and Liam, so it'd be nice to see the boys. They're all down at the gym, and I've not had a chance to train with them all for a long time, so I'm excited to go and do something slightly different. I've also got a bike to do today, and big news, got a rug getting delivered, so I've got to be in the house. And Hank is obviously walking very fast. Are you coming? I am done in from that session. I've not done a Hyrox session, like I say, I think the last Hyrox session I did was Hyrox London, which is 12 weeks away. Which is 12 weeks ago now. So it's been a long time, but it was lovely. You can't put a price on just sending it with the boys. There's nothing better than just being surrounded by like-minded people, all being in the locker. Anyway, that is the end of the work week. I am going onto the bike now for 60 minutes to spin out, and then I've got a big weekend of work and biking to be done. I'll leave that there, because I think there's only so much biking you can watch me do. But I hope you enjoyed it. Next week I might try a 5K to see where we're at. So I'll bring you along for that. And then the week after, we're racing again. We've got a duathlon. So I'm excited to get back towing the line. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for the support. If there's anything you want to see, pop it in the comments. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next week.